Hello, Mr. Vic.
Hello, bro.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm approximately normal.
All right. I want to talk about the Npfl League. We saw Enugu Rangers taking on Enyimba FC in what is also known as the Oriental Derby. And one of the two spectacular things I want you to analyze this evening. First is about the mammoth crowd. The turnout was so much. Like, that was the first time I saw people turn out for such a game. And I was like, wow, this Oriental Derby is indeed a big one. And indeed, it lived up to its standard. And it was all fun until at the 90th plus minute, where a controversial penalty was awarded. And then there was chaos. We could see the mammoth crowd rioting everywhere. And something very funny happened. The Enyimba players walked out of the pitch, and that game was interrupted. And it's already sitting. The appropriate bodies are, working on that now. But that's by the way. I just want to get your thoughts on: is this something that's really good for Nigerian football?
It's really, really sad. Really, really sad. Where do I even start from? Okay, from the background. These two teams, Enugu Rangers of Enugu, are top of the league as it stands, 61 points. Second on the log is Enyimba of about the Elephant City. Second on the log, 59 points. And it was more like yesterday, Sunday was more like the final, more like a final, because you having the first and the second. Oh, come on. It could have just been over for any side if you just win, and it might just be it. So the tension was there, but the very sweet part of this whole thing was the crowd. Unfortunately for the Nigerian league, we don't see this kind of crowd, and the crowd was just out there. Some say it's up to 20,000, so we say it's up to 30,000. And I say good and fine. That is so. See, Nigeria went agog because of this crowd, okay? But then when you also now start talking about other leagues, like the Tanzania league, we follow the South African league, or more, if you see crowd, you go shock. But then it happened, and if I can go further with the crowd part, I think Nigeria have the population. Yes, one guy made a kind of analysis about this on One Football. One guy too that is also propagating African football to the world. I wish I can get the name. Okay, if you know the guy, please drop the link on the comment section, and we'll also try to drop the link so that our viewers should go out and also follow him. Okay. This guy made an analysis. Nigeria has up to 120 million population. I don't want to bore you guys, but then Nigeria has up to 120 million persons, and we have 20 clubs, right? If you say only 1% of that 120 million we support their club, support it where that you go to the stadium and watch. Our stadiums cannot carry. What is happening in South Africa? We can do double of it. If just 1%, we're talking about 12 million persons. 12 million persons, if my math will allow me, divided by 20, you're talking about 600,000 persons in one game. 600,000 persons in one game. Just imagine that we have registered 600,000 fans for each club, registered. That means they might not be coming to the stadium every home game. But you know the kind of numbers that will be raking in, the finance that will come in, the TV rights, monies that will come in, it will be so explosive. We're talking about 20,000 that just happened, 20 to 30,000. Just imagine that out of 600,000, my imagination will not finish me. Out of 600,000, that only 10% of 600,000 will be coming to watch the game or more. Explosive. But then we might have to make another video later to go more and analyze this thing further in a way to attract. We're not talking about 0.1% to the stadium. But that aside, what happened in the game was not nice, because at the tail end of the game, mind you, the reverse feature was I think a goalless draw, and just at the tail end. In fact, the problem even started from the ref allegedly giving 8 minutes. No, he gave 8 minutes, but the alleged allegation there was that it did not warrant for 8 minutes. What happened in the second half did not warrant giving an extra 8 minutes. But then, just more like the last kick of the game, we now saw the incident of a Enyimba player, will I say, arguably drawing the player that wanted to reach out for the ball, and it was given as a penalty. Good and fine. Whether the guy committed penalty or not penalty, my issue there is, why would you concede a penalty? The referee chop money, no problem, but would that warrant you to leave the pitch? There are appropriate bodies for this. Would that warrant you to leave the pitch? And you already know that there are laid down rules,
consequences.
Why would you allow your emotions override you at that time? And what that might just be, and I'll be surprised if they don't go hard on Enyimba. First of all, before now start talking about Rangers, because Rangers too, they have their own issues, because they also came out to fight. Okay, why then? You know that 3 points. See, well, let me not finish. But then we are talking about the rules. It has happened before, so I don't expect anything less than 3 points. Enyimba conceding 3 goals and being deducted of 3 points. I don't see anything less than that. Okay, and what would that mean? For me, Enyimba should just forget about the league as it stands, because there should be consequences to the actions that they've taken. But then, lastly, the report that we then got this night, that the chairman of Enyimba Football Club, our hero, our 1996 hero and beyond, talking about Kano Nwankwo, released a letter to thank the crowd, the supporting crowd, for showing support, without acknowledging what happened in the stadium. And that is where I have an issue. As trained, as exposed, as senior man as Kano Nwankwo, we write that letter, sign it, and not even make mention of that bad act, that barbaric act. Do you know that we watch African football, we watch South African football, where you see children coming to watch football, and there's no how families, parents do not come with their kids to come and watch football, and you saw people fighting, all manner of degrees of injuries, because they came out to watch football. And you, as an administrator, has said nothing about the incident. That is my issue here, and I am so disappointed with Kano Nwankwo. What I'm hoping is that he should, as immediately as possible, I know he has done the wrong, come out and condemn what happened at the cathedral yesterday.
You can be part of this discussion. Let's know in the comment section how you feel about the matchup, and of course the incidents that happened in the Enugu Rangers versus Enyimba. We want to get your thoughts in the comment section. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, it being your first time, please do so. Just below your screen, we have the subscribe button. Click on it, subscribe to this channel, and then click on the notification bell so that you'll be up to date with our videos as soon as we post them. And do well to also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, and we are on TikTok. So do well to follow us on all our social media channels, and of course as well as YouTube. And to those of you our subscribers who have been part of this, we say thank you so much for the likes and shares on our channel. Please keep the energy, just like as we are here in studio, we keep giving you guys top-notch content, and most of you out there always commend our energy. Just as much as we are bringing the energy, we want you guys to reciprocate the same. So keep the energy coming, keep liking, keep sharing, especially on all your social media platforms. Do well to share these videos, and if possible, you can do small shots and then drop online that will attract people to these pages. And trust me guys, it's really going to be awesome, and we will be very grateful. Don't forget to keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting. Remember, those comments of yours, they help us to know how you guys feel out there about the content which we create. At this point, I'm going to be drawing the curtain. I still remain your host of this top-notch platform, Mr. Dominion Tricks, and always doing this with me, the man beside me, my top-notch soccer analyst, Mr. Victor Siokwu. we both are saying thank you and bye for now.